That is Katy Perry, Part of Me, on Alice at 97.3. I'm Jane, and I am joined in the studio right now by Matt Nathanson.
Hello.
I have to tell you, a lot of my daydreams start with you walking into the studio around like 5 p.m. It's kind of starting to get dark. I would be surprised if this visit ends the way that the daydreams do.
Dude, I'm in the wrestling singlet like you asked me to be.
So I did a little scope earlier in case, you know, hope springs eternal. But so yeah, so thank you for making at least the first part of the daydream come true.
Good to see you, and it's a pleasure to be in polyester and spandex for you right now.
We'll do your American Gladiators Instagram shot later. Super excited about that. So you have just a tiny bit going on right now.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
I'm starting a tour with Gavin DeGraw. We're doing a co-headline across the country thing that starts like tomorrow. I go into rehearsals, and then Friday's the band's been rehearsing, and everybody. I go down tomorrow, and then first show's Friday in Tucson. We play the Greek in Berkeley on next Friday,
June 20th.
Yeah.
Not that I have like a personal timer set up on my phone or anything.
Awesome.
And Gavin tweeted that picture of the two of you on the side of the casino in Vegas. It was so hot.
It was the best. He's like, we look real good on the side of Mandalay Bay. It was awesome. So yeah, so that's going on, and then you know, just my regular morning yoga, and then a new song. So I totally have a new song and a new record, like sort of like forming for the fall. And this new song, Headphones, is done, and isn't that it's crazy?
It's crazy. I heard that you had new music coming, and I was like, oh wait, Matt Nathanson? Wait, what? And then I heard this song, and it just, Matt, I don't know what it is that you do or how you conjure it, but it's not fair, and we need you to stop. Your songs are just so perfect in terms of your pop mentality. You get your darkness and your light in there. You get your different view of the world and your own little FU to different people that you need in there, with always, you know, having them be as hot as humanly possible. Talk to me before we play Headphones for everybody to hear it for the first time on Alice at 97.3. Talk to me a little bit about where it came from in terms of all those inspirations within you that your music does. Talk a little bit about where it came from.
Yeah, you know, you and I are music nerds, right? Like, so we worship at the altar of bands and records and songs, and it's just, that's what we live for. And it's just, it hit me. I wrote down this line in my little journal one day when I was walking, you know, listening to music, and I was walking through the city, and I was like, I feel invincible with my headphones on. You know, I feel like untouchable and above all of my, you know, internal battles. It was this moment of like, every time I put on headphones, the world just works. And so I wrote this down in my journal, and then I was writing, and I kind of pulled this lyric out of the journal, and I just sang it, and it was like, oh, this is really cool. And then we kind of kept pushing it around, and then the story started forming about the idea of Cinderella's gone to New York City. That's the first line. It's about somebody just sort of, again, like shaking off their pain or their, you know, the weight of it all, to be able to just feel amazing because of music.
It comes through.
You're rad.
It's the brand new Matt Nathanson. Matt Nathanson is joining me live in the studio for us to debut it for the very first time on Alice at 97.3. Should we do it?
Yeah.
It's Headphones. God, it's the brand new Matt Nathanson, Headphones, on Alice at 97.3. And the other person listening in the room at the time that it debuted on Alice was Matt Nathanson.
That was a wild ride. I loved being here with you. That was great.
God, it was so hard because, like, in the beginning, I was trying not to dance around the studio, which is like what I do when I'm playing like a song that I love. And then all of a sudden, I was like, screw it, dude. I'm just like going, I got to do what I got to do.
It was awesome. Dude, it's fun to experience a song that, like, I've been sort of like neck deep in, you know, like, and then be able to watch it like bounce off you and in the room. It's totally fun, man. That was great. Thanks for doing that.
Well, you're welcome, Matt. You know, it's just the sweet bitch I am. I'm just generous enough to let you come in and hang out. You know, it's just how sweet I am.
Man.
God, that line about invincible with the headphones on, because it's like everybody knows that feeling of when you're walking down the street of wherever you are in charge of the world because you are seeing it through your freaking filter of whatever it is you decide to listen to at that time.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that feeling. You just captured it so well.
Dude, it's awesome.
So,
fun.
Okay, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm just exhausted now. The Greek Theater on June 20th, closing out the night on your tour with Gavin DeGraw. That's just going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be a blast.
And is there anything else you can tell us about the new record?
No, it's just sort of taking shape. Like, and Lolo, there's this artist Lolo sings all the, and she was sort of a last minute addition to the song because I'm a huge fan of a couple of, or she did a bunch of songs. She also was on the Panic on the Disco record, the last. And so I'm a huge fan of hers, and we were in the studio, and I was like, wouldn't it be fun if Lolo, and she threw paint all over it. You know what I mean? Like, in the cool, I was like, maybe we can find something fun. Like, that'd be neat. And then she just, like, decimated it. I love it. I love having her. It's like somebody playing slide guitar or some cool instrument, but it's like her voice.
Right.
So it's nice. So it's been, just that, and then the summer and a lot of writing, and it's just nice to have a new song, you know? It's fun.
Yeah.
Play it every night and get excited.
All right. Well, thank you again so much. This was just absolute end of the world cool to have you in here the first time that we played it on Alice.
Dude, you rule. Thanks.
And a lot of the daydreams that I have end with Come On Get Hired, too, so that's what we're going to do now. It's Matt Nathanson live in the studio. You're so patient with me. Thank you, honey.
I love it. The singlet itches.
It's Alice at 97.3.